Good boy. All right, well, here we are back again at Animal Training and Development Center. And today we have with us Hank. And Hank is here for his completion of his Alpha program. He is doing his 10th day of his daycare training portion. And we've done his private lessons, and he's done an awful lot of our drop-in class offerings as well. So Hank has really been working hard with us for these last 4 to 5 weeks, I guess it's been, and we have really enjoyed him. He is a very affectionate dog. He's a very fun-loving dog. He's a very energetic dog, and he's a very strong dog. So you can see that we've got some gear on him today. So he's got his prong collar, which is very helpful at this age, and with his strength, it's really made a big difference. And with the snow and the ice that we've been dealing with outdoors, I don't know what we would do without it. So these types of tools aren't necessary for every dog, but when we need them, and we're really glad to have them when we really need them. So we're going to take him through his paces for you today and show you everything that he's been doing. The first command that we work on with every dog is the unspoken command. So as I wander around, he should be able to do whatever he wants as long as he doesn't get to the end of the leash at any time for any reason. And we showed you that back in Hank's first video. And so we've been continuing to practice that. Now this is the everyday, let's just enjoy ourselves on a walk sort of command so that we don't have to stay too awfully focused on him and he doesn't have to stay too awfully focused on us, and we can enjoy a conversation with a friend, or we can look around and enjoy the views as we walk through our neighborhood. So this is our everyday, just let's enjoy ourselves without pulling us around type of command. The next one that we do is that heel command, and he's on the left side. And so as we give that command to heel, we always teach people that if you heel on the left, you lead with your left when you give that heel command, heel. And so this way later, if we're consistent doing that, he'll know that when we lead with that inside foot, the left foot in his case, that he is now into this command heel. And the heel command is much more strict than that unspoken command. In fact, this is the most strict command of all the commands that we teach any dog to do, regardless of what their future job may be. So it requires more focus, more attention to detail, a less ability to be distracted by anything else, and we really have seen him progress super well with that. So this is the command of choice if you're facing big distractions or dangerous areas, crossing busy roads, that sort of thing. The heel command is definitely the one that you want. So it's a position in relationship to your body. His right paw should fall in line with my left foot, just about step for step, and he should not sniff the ground or look away or go far ahead of me or lag behind me, even by a few inches is the difference of staying in the heel position or not. When we stop, good boy, we're looking for that nice automatic sit. Now, if I lead with my outside foot, he should stay put in whatever position he's in this case, that sit position. Good boy, Hank. Again, with that outside foot, good boy, sit. And now with that inside foot, he falls into the heel position. So now we have a dog that's not just listening for our command, but watching us for our movements as well. And it really just adds another dimension to our training. Good boy, Hank. Down is the next one. Good. And again, once he's in that down position, I can lead with my outside foot, and now he should stay put in that down position. Good boy, Hank. And if I lead with my inside foot, very good, back into that heel position we go. We've got a couple of cones here, and I always recommend that as people get into their training a little bit, to go ahead and start to work figure 8 patterns, because it allows for you to practice both right turns and left turns. Good boy, Hank. Good job. And you can see he's doing really well with those. Good boy, Hank. And so we also talk about the concept of building dogs through higher and higher levels of distractions. And so he's doing a really good job for us right now with the low-level distractions that we've been under. But let's see what happens when I break out a ball. Sit. Now, if he's in a sit command and I bounce this ball, he should keep sitting. No, sit. Good. Good boy. There we go. And if I give the release word, okay. Of course, he's allowed to go ahead and try to get that, but not if it goes outside the reach of the leash, which he did a really good job abiding by that unspoken command. He would have liked to chase that ball. It bounced off of his mouth and kind of rolled out of the reach of the leash, and he did the right thing by not chasing it. This is a good test for that, although I was expecting him to grab that off the bounce and hold it in his mouth. You can see that he did a good job of complying with that unspoken command, and I'm really glad he did, because otherwise he could have pulled my arm pretty hard going after that. So here I've got some treats, and I don't know what he likes better in life, treats or balls. I think he would be hard-pressed to answer that question himself. These are just some freeze-dried liver treats that he likes a lot. And what I'm going to do is, again, give him the sit command, Hank, sit. And now he needs to hold that sit as I start dropping these treats. Good boy. Good boy. And just like with the ball, this time as I drop, I'm going to give permission. Okay, Hank. Okay, buddy. There you go. And you can see he wasted no time to go gather those treats up. And this is a great way to use treats in adult-style training. You know, when dogs are young and they're puppies, we give treats right away. So we might say to Hank, if he were under, 6 months old, it's not at all unusual for us to do something like this. Give him a sniff of the treat, say sit, and then as soon as he sits, give them that treat. That's fine for puppies, but as they get to be adult level trained, we want these dogs to start to be able to hold their commands even as these treats begin to drop in front of them. So I kind of imagine it to be like if you worked at a bank and you're working to get money, but all day long you're working with a lot of other money that isn't yours and you can't have, and so you may have to wait up to maybe 2 weeks to get your paycheck, but that's called adulting, and although it's difficult, all of us have to learn to adult as we get older. And same thing with dog training, we start using treats kind of like money when it comes to working. So real good job there, Hank. The other thing we worked on a lot is this command place. Hank, place. Place. Place only has one rule. He's got to stay on it. So he could sit like he just did. He could choose to go ahead and lay down on it if he wants to. He can stand up, turn around, and look the other way if he wants to. He just can't get off of that. So once again, we would start to pose distractions to him. We might get out a vacuum cleaner and vacuum around as he's holding his place command. We've done that. We might get a broom and push around and do that sort of thing. We might even just come up with something a little different. I don't know that I've done this with him yet, but just get some other types of things and just make sure that your dog holds that place command throughout. This is a very useful one. You sometimes don't think about how useful this will be until you actually teach it to the degree where Hank knows it, and it becomes a real useful thing even around the house. So, for example, if you want your dog to be out when you have company, but you don't want them to be troublesome for your company, you don't want them jumping up or bothering them, but you want them to kind of be around, you can have your place item in your living room and have your dog in the place command, and then have your guests come and sit and chat and enjoy some company, and all the while your dog can hold the place command. It's not a bad idea to go ahead and give him something that he can chew on while he's there if you want to. For example, we can give him a Kong toy like this to chew on while he's there, and nothing wrong with that, for him to have a little something to spend his focus and attention on. But it doesn't mean that you have to do that. It's just maybe something to think about as he's just spending some time there. The other thing that we worked on with him then is this idea. Good boy, Hank. Heel. For kennel. 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 The kennel command is just like, no, kennel. The kennel command is just like the place command. Even if I don't shut the door, he should stay in there until I give that release word. We're going to try that one again. Okay, there's his release word. Let's try that again, though, because he starts to step out a little too soon. Kennel. Good boy. Now, whether he was on the place command or he's in his kennel command here, obviously we give the release word, he can come out. Or if I give another command word, like if I say, Hank, heel, obviously he can come out and fall into that heel position for me, and did a really good job with that. Stopping, getting that automatic sit, good boy. Do our place command. Good. Maybe I call him to me, come. That's the other thing we've done. Good boy. And unlike the heel position where they sit in your heel position side, like he'd be on my left, here the sit position for the come is right in front of you like that. Good boy. Place. Attaboy. Come. Good. Kennel. Okay. Good boy. He's done really well, doing the kennel command, leaping into my van, and now he's doing really well about not trying to plow his way out when we open the door. So when we first started training with Hank, he was a little bit of a bulldozer. Anytime that door would even begin to crack, he just wanted to just press his way right out there, and we don't like that because, as you'll see, we took him to Lowe's today, and getting him to come, out of the vehicle there into the parking lot could be dangerous for a dog that's not looking before they jump out. And by letting him wait and letting me get the leash on and then allowing me to kind of look around, that's the safe way to get around with your dog in public. So we've really enjoyed Hank. We appreciate your trust and confidence in us. I know that you guys are working hard with him at home, and I know that you're working hard with him in drop-in class, and I'd like to encourage you to continue to do so. Even once your program is over, you can always buy another set of those drop-in class. Once you've done our group like you've done, you're always welcome to come back for more. So we can sell you a punch card at any time that you want to maybe do a tune-up down the way, maybe the spring or summer. You want to get him back out here and get him tuned up, you can always get another one of those punch cards and start to do some brush-ups with him in our drop-in classes. So again, thanks for watching, and as always, we like to wish you happy training. Okay, Hank, good boy. You. Okay. Sit. No. Good. No. Up. Good boy. You ready to go for a field trip? All right. Wait. Good boy. Yep. 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 Good boy. Good boy. How you doing? Good to see you. Sit. Good boy. Yep. Good boy. Sit. Good, Hank. Down. Down. No, down. Good. Good boy. You? Good.
We're gonna figure out which ones, because I don't know right now off the top of my head which ones you have most of. I mean, I still have
Hello.
Hi there.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Find what you needed.
Yeah, I sure did. Good boy. Good boy, Hank. Good boy. Good boy, Hank. What do you two think?